On this video, we're going to take a look at the interior angle sum of a polygon. Remember, a polygon is just, poly means many and gon means sides, so it's many sides. That's all that means. So the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a polygon is n minus 2 times 180, where n represents the number of sides. So let's look at why we multiply by 180 and what does n minus 2 really mean, okay? So if we have a figure that has 3 sides, which I think we all kind of know that's a triangle, right? Then it has one triangle. And we learned, I think it was a lesson or two ago, that the angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So one triangle means we have 180 degrees. So the interior angle sum is simply 180. So if we look at the formula here, if I have the number of sides as 3, and I say 3 minus 1, or 3 minus 2, I get 1. So it's telling me there's one triangle. So if we look at the next one, if I have 4 sides, I have 4 minus 2, so that's 2, and we can see here I have 2 triangles, right? Or 5 sides, if I have 5 minus 2, then I have 3. That means I have 3 triangles. So really what the n minus 2 is calculating is the number of triangles that are in that shape, okay? And each triangle is 180 degrees. So that's why we multiply by 180. Once I know how many triangles I have, then I go times 180, and I know what the interior angle sum is. So if I have a 4-sided figure, the interior angle, the 4 angles add up to 360. If I have 5 angles, or 5 sides, then I have, excuse me, I have 380 triangles. So 180 times 3 is 1080. So that means the 5 angles here add up to 1080 degrees. Or 6 sides. So 6 minus 2, that's 4. So I have 4 triangles, each equal 180 degrees. So 180 times 4 is 1440. So we can keep going on this, this is as far as we go on this diagram, but this is the idea. Basically, we're figuring out how many triangles are there, and each triangle is worth 180 degrees. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and apply this to a 4-sided figure. So, and these are the basic names, just so that you know. If we have a 3-sided figure, it's a triangle. 4-side is a quadrilateral. Now, there are some special 4-sided figures like rectangles or squares or parallelogram, rhombi, trapezoid. There's all kinds of special quadrilaterals, but in general, we just say quadrilateral for 4-sided. A 5-sided figure is a pentagon. 6-sided figure is a hexagon. 7-sided, we say heptagon. 8-sided is an octagon. 9-sided is a nonagon. And 10-sided is a decagon. So these are just some of the basic figures, with their names, so that you can see, what they look like. And the more sides you have, you can kind of start to see the more round the shape starts to look. Okay, so for a 4-sided figure, we were just looking at that. That means that we have, if we connect any of the 2 diagonals, so I can go from here to here or from here to here. Now, if you remember, I'm not crossing we're not making X's with these. It's starting at one vertex, and I'm connecting as many angles as I can there. Okay, so you notice the dotted lines, they do not crisscross. Okay, so with this one, it means I have 4 sides. So I go 4 minus 2, which is 2. So I can make 2 triangles. I can either connect this way, and I'd have a triangle on this side and a triangle on this side, or I could connect these 2 diagonals, and I'd have a triangle on top and a triangle on the bottom. Either way, I end up with 2 triangles, so 360 degrees. So the 4 angles here have to add up to 360 degrees. So 105 plus 80 plus 39 plus x equals 360. So let's add the angles that we know together. So we get 224, because that's the 105 plus 80 plus 39. And then I want to subtract that from both sides because I want to know what's left over of the 360 that they have to add up to be left for that x. So x is the 136 degree angle. So it's the bigger angle. It does look like the bigger angle. Don't always trust what the diagram looks like. This probably doesn't measure out to 136 degrees unless they actually made this one accurate by chance. So that is the interior angle sum for a polygon I hope that helped, and I will see you in the next video.